Uh, Hello everyone, welcome to our fourth Excel challenge. This is going to be a long Excel challenges series where I will demonstrate how to use advanced level Excel functions to solve real cases. So in today's challenge that is called challenge 4, I'm going to demonstrate how to use XLOOKUP, MAXIFS, and filter functions together. Recently, in 2026 and in 2025, each year, I have organized Excel competitions where say that I have organized Excel competitions where people, Excel lovers, have participated, right? And so I have my list with from each round, top three winners. So each winner has just different numbers, scores, points. So I need to find each winners the highest point, whatever rounds of competitions they have participated, and plus the competition number. So let me share my screen and let's get started. So I'm going to share my study file. By the way, after this video, actually you will be able to find the link for the study file and solution file. Just imagine that here we have our instructions. By the way, this competition, challenges are supported by Azerbaijan Data and their community, the top group, and the Excel Champions Azerbaijan group. So, taking it an opportunity, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my meetup group, where more than 2,800 people are gathered. So you can find good meetups just to participate, and this is a place where you can share and learn. That's it. So, in this challenge, we have to answer just two questions. First one, we have to use advanced level exam functions, sorry, for each participant to identify their highest score across all Excel competitions. And the second one is we have to determine the battle number where that score was achieved using Excel formulas only for each participant. So here we have our challenge. For example, we can see names, surnames, and we have our emails. For example, James Anderson. By the way, these are very conditional names. So it has been generated by a tool. So here we have two times, we can see james.anderson@silver.org email address for two times. It means that James has participated into rounds, competitions. So first battle and second battle. For example, he has scored 140 and 95. So our first aim is to find this 140 and also to find this battle number. So in your solution worksheet, you can see the unique names of uh, Excel participants. That is 15, right? So it means that um, here you can see also their email, and just in blank columns, cells, we have to provide our solutions. So here we will get our highest scores just using dynamic function. Here we'll provide solution with using with MAXIFS function, and here we will demonstrate how to solve this problem using XLOOKUP and max function, and also here we will provide the battle number in which participant has got his or her highest score. So this is our challenge. So let's get started. I'm going to provide my just a solution. So first of all, I'm going to use just, a simple filter function. So filter is one of dynamic functions. So we have unique filter, sort by, sequence, and rand array, right? And these are available in Excel desktop version 2019, right? So I'm saying that at that time also we have XLOOKUP that's available in 2019 version of Excel. I'm saying filter, and I'm going to define my challenge, right? So my challenge is going to be this array. So here I'm going to select my scores. And of course, using F4, I'm going to fix this array, comma, and then I have to say include. So here selecting this score, this one, right? Or actually this D1, the email addresses, and I'm going to fix them also and say equal, and I'm coming to your solution, and I'm selecting my email address for James Anderson, and I'm keeping it as a relative and closing parentheses and enter. Just let's pay attention. This formula returns me two scores. If I go to James Anderson, I see he has two scores, right? 140 and 95. Coming back to your solution, here, if I add max function, it will take the maximum value of the presented outputs. And thus, I'm getting the necessary answer. This is one solution that can give us both max and filter function. Then I'm selecting all this array. I'm clicking on F2 and Control Enter. Thus, I'm getting all the necessary answers, right? This time, I'm going to use only MAXIFS function to get the same results, right? So I can use MAXIFS function. MAXIFS, MINIFS, concat, text join. Um, these functions appeared for the first time in Excel 2019 version, desktop version, right? And there were 6 new versions, and the MAXIFS and MINIFS were two of them. So let's use our maxif functions. So I say max ifs. Okay. So if I go here, right, we can see that we can add 126 conditions, right? So once again, I'm saying max ifs. My maximum range is going to be just, in challenge worksheet, my scores. I'm interested in maximum value. So I'm fixing this one with F4, comma, I'm going to define my criteria range. My criteria range is going to be these email addresses. I'm going to define that one, comma, and I'm going back to your solution worksheet. And here I'm going to select this one. And it's going to be relative. Closing parentheses, enter. And if I'm going to select all these range, control enter, as you may see, I'm getting the same answers just using a simple max-ifs functions, right? Here, also, I can use XLOOKUP and MAXIFS functions together to get the same answer. To be honest, I don't see that we can find the necessary practical cases where we can use this function because when I'm going to use XLOOKUP function, I will cover also MAXIFS function that is already applied here. But anyway, let's get selected this one, Control C, and here I'm going to use my XLOOKUP function saying XLOOKUP and Control V. So let me remove this equal sign. And this MAXIFS function gives me my lookup value, comma, and I have to define my lookup array and return array function, right? So my lookup array is going to be this one, my scores. I'm going to fix this one with F4, and my return array also is going to be this one, F4, and closing parentheses, enter. And I'm getting the same answer. Let me select all of them. F2 and Control F, I'm getting the same answers, right? So this is how I, solve just the problem related to finding the highest score that one participant has gotten attending different rounds of Excel competitions. Now, our aim is to define in which competition or battle participant got this score. For example, in this case, James got 140 in, say, first, battle. After getting the solution, I will check once again. So how to solve this issue? We just can use, sorry, we can use XLOOKUP function, solve this issue. Pardon. So let me put my cursor here, and I'm saying equal XLOOKUP. My lookup value is, I'm going to say 1. 1 here acts as a Boolean logic. We know that we have true and false Boolean logic values. True is 1, false is 0. So I'm going to provide two conditions. If in every case my values are going to be true, so it means that they are going to be 1. 1 times 1, I will get the true answer. If any of the value is going to be 0, false, in this case, I will not get my answer. So now we'll understand it. So my lookup value is going to be 1, true, right? And then I'm saying that I'm going to my challenge. First of all, here, let me open one parenthesis and saying that these email addresses, if one of these email addresses, let me fix this one also, equals to in your solution, list, if any email address is equals to one of these, it will be relative, closing parenthesis, times, it means and one more time, opening parenthesis. This time I'm going to come to challenge. This time I'm going to select my scores, right? And F4 equals, and I'm coming to your solution worksheet, and here I can select one of them. For example, let's select this one. And closing parenthesis, enter. Okay. So I hope I have to add one more closing parenthesis, or I have not, yes, provide the necessary, answers, right? So yes, that's it. Here I have missed one of the, return arrays, and my return arrays is coming from this one. F4 and closing parenthesis, enter. And if you pay attention here, I got 100 because actually I had to select this one, this battle one. So if I'm going to change it with E, you'll see the, battle number. So let me select all of them, F2 and Control F. And let's check this one. For example, Amelia Collins. Amelia Collins is got the highest point in third battle. Amelia Collins, yes, this is the battle number. Let's check one of them. For example, Daniel Parker, first battle. Daniel Parker. He has participated 2 times. And yes, this is the highest point that he has gotten in first, battle. So this is the solutions that I provided using XLOOKUP, max filter, and MAXIFS functions. So once again, I'm just going to stop sharing here. I'm going to provide the link to study file and also say file with solution. And in next week, I will provide another solution. I mean, another challenge for your further consideration. So would be great to get your say just addresses, answers to my email address at zarbali@excelworld.com, which you are going to find also in chat box on YouTube. So thank you for your attendance, and I look forward to getting your responses. See you in